Hey everybody, it's Sean, the What's Up Dude. We are here at Dollinger's Farm and we are having a bunch of fun and we're going to see a bunch of things and we're going to have a great time. This is Sean, the What's Up Dude. Now entering the refreshment shop, and the donuts are in here.
Alright guys, so I'm Juliet. I'm going to be your Hayrider today. Over here we have our donkeys. Their names are Starry and Midnight. They love all the attention you give them, so if you just like walk up to the fence and say hi. Over there we have our cows who just woken up from their naps. They've been sleeping this entire morning and afternoon. They love all their beauty sleep. Their names are, what was it? Oh yeah, Chocolate Milk, Ambergrisha, and Milkshake. So has anyone been to Animal Farm yet? Over there?
Nope. Always Sunny
No?
reference?
Well, I haven't either. So you guys should check it out because I haven't been there and I heard it's really fun. I was not had time. That's okay. Up ahead you guys have our goats. Their names are Pepsi and Sprite. They're super cute. So up ahead, like beyond, my bad. The goats you guys have are pie pumpkins. Those are if you want to like honor yourself and make a pumpkin pie from scratch. Those are the pumpkins you buy. I heard from someone that was on the Hayride that they actually did one year and they said they would never do it again. So just buy the can from the store to make a pumpkin pie. Or better yet, buy a pumpkin pie from the store. But over here you guys have our pumpkins and our squash. I don't know the difference, don't ask me. They're all pumpkins to me. One time, Mrs. Alden was like, go pick the squash, and I started picking those.
A lot of cheese.
Yeah, best roller coaster ever, right? Yeah. Over there we have our machine set. My sister is working in there, so if you see someone that looks exactly like me, that's my sister. So please bug her for me. Say something like you did a great job on the hayride. I'd be like, what are you talking about? I was not on a hayride. Just keep her on her toes for me. That'd be really nice. Thank you in advance. So over here we have to have our core base. Kids don't run away from your parents, and parents don't run away from your kids, because my best friend's boyfriend, my best friend's sister's boyfriend knew someone that had a cousin that had a classmate that had a sister that had a friend that got lost in the core base for an entire week. So just be careful when you're headed by. More amazing. I've been doing too many hay rides this time. By yourself? Like, I forgot what I say and I forget what I'm saying. So either way, be good when you're in a car base. Don't get lost in there for a week. But if you guys do get lost in there a week, I would want to do that with my family for best. So just get corn for the cut out corn. Did you guys see those really big trees over there by the picnic benches? Right there? Those are
You can make
grandma
alcohol
and
out of
grandpa
anything,
trees.
let's be honest.
You guys want to guess how old they are? 100 years. 100? Anyone else?
We're 180.
180? Anyone else? 300?
125. What's
189?
124.
Alright, so we're going to take a vote. Raise your hand for 100. Okay, raise your hand for 189. Okay, I only remember 300, so is there any other numbers?
125.
125? Raise your hand for 125. $1. Raise your hand for 300. So the correct answer is about 200 and 300 years old. So you're randomly 300 years old.
Let's talk dog years.
If you was born with like 303, the $1 would actually work. I know how to press it right. So yeah, up ahead we have the best roller coaster ever. So we're all going to put our hands up. So up ahead we actually have our corn crib. Does anyone know why there's holes on the side of the corn crib? Anyone want to guess?
It needs to be redone.
Dry out the corn.
To dry out the corn? Like for air?
Yeah.
That's actually right. So yeah, we don't want moldy corn. That'd be super gross. would not have scary. I get that story for you guys. You guys want to hear a scary story or just a story?
Scary.
A scary story? What's that sound? It's like sounds like someone sneezing. Yeah? Maybe it's just a tractor. It is. I just heard it again. People are crazy.
They're part of your scary story.
Yeah, it's my scary story. Totally, sound effects. Super cool. Alright, do you guys see the cemetery when you're coming down that hill going into Donders?
Yes.
Yeah? Alright, so we haven't buried anyone in that cemetery since 1820. That's a really long time ago. But, I'm sorry. Okay, 1820. The last person buried in there was actually George Comerford's wife. And that night he buried his wife at the cemetery. There was actually a really bad rainstorm. And George Comerford was like, I want to go check on my wife to make sure everything's okay. Turns out her coffin goes all the way down the hill. And George Comerford was like, I can't leave her at the bottom of the hill. So he reburied her on top of the hill. And that night there was another rainstorm. Her coffin rolled all the way down the hill. And George Comerford was like, I can't leave her on the bottom of the hill. So he reburied her on top of the hill. But that night, there was another rainstorm. And her coffin rolled all the way down the hill. And George Comerford was walking over to the cemetery. He's like, if I see my wife at the bottom of the hill again, I am going to lose it. And guess what? She was at the bottom of the hill. And so, he was like, he lost it. He's like, 3 strikes and you're out. We're going to a different cemetery. And so, oh yeah, the other cemetery that he buried his wife at was St. Mary's Cemetery. And everyone in the town heard about this fiasco. They're like, I don't want my ancestors to start popping out of the ground and rolling down the hill too. So, I guess I know the story is this. Okay. And then so everyone like was like, I don't want my ancestors to start popping out of the ground and rolling down the hill too. So they're like, let's just take a break from harvesting all the pumpkins to rebury it in the cemetery. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know about you, but that's not a break from harvesting all the pumpkins. So I would rather harvest pumpkins than rebury everything from one cemetery to the other cemetery. So that's what they did for fun, take a break from all that harvesting. And they were about to go to the other cemetery when they realized they were forgetting Little Johnny. And so they went back to where Little Johnny was supposed to be, dug around there, could not find him whatsoever. And they're like, it's getting late, we gotta rebury everyone at the other cemetery. So let's just find him another day. But another day turned into another week turned into another month turned into another year turned into another century, and we still have not found Little Johnny to this day. So all by himself, on top of the hill, no family, no friends, just him. And Mr. Dollinger lives right next to the cemetery. I don't know about you, but I would not want to live next to the cemetery. That's scary. So, Mr. Dollinger, she lives right next to the cemetery. And she claims that she hears Little Johnny going, Mommy, what's happening? And Mr. Dollinger, she's not afraid of any ghosts. She like the Ghostbusters window guy. So she opens up her window and she yells, opens up the window and she yells, are you guys ready for the best Mr. Dollinger question ever? Yeah. Story by Wendy's! She knows the best one all day. Sounds exactly like her. Up ahead of you guys have our bee boxes. Those are, they make honey and all that stuff, and beeswax. You guys can get 2 phrases from beeswax. Crack a smile and mind your own beeswax. So, crack a smile, as it comes from, because like when we use beeswax as makeup, and when it has you harder on her face, and when everybody smiles beeswax too when we would get an argument. You'd be like, you know what, mine have beeswax. Like, fix your makeup before you start talking trash about me. Like, look in the mirror. That's gross. So yeah, they also use beeswax as deodorant. I don't know if that would work, and I think everyone would smell as bad as a boys' locker room. So yeah, those are our bee boxes in. They also make honey. Yeah, we have honey that are from like this is fun. And you get some more honey. I get sick as well. So I'm trying to buy some time. So the new song that burst out. And I think it started about yeah. Alright. You guys want to sing a song about the moose that used to be here when I was a kid? Yeah? Alright. This is a repeat after me song. Okay. And a Boston after me song. There was a great big moose. There was a great big moose. You like to drink a lot of juice. Like to drink a lot of juice. There was a great big moose. There was a great big moose. You like to drink a lot of juice. Like to drink a lot of juice. I said, whoa. Said, whoa. Pio, 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 pio. Pio, 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 pio. Pio, pio. Pio, pio. Pio, 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 pio. Pio, 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 pio. The moose's name was Fred. The moose's name was Fred. He liked to drink his juice in bed. He liked to drink his juice in bed. The moose's name was Fred. The moose's name was Fred. He liked to drink his juice in bed. He liked to drink his juice in bed. I said, whoa. Said, whoa. Whoa! Pio, 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 pio. Pio, 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 pio. Pio, 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 pio. Pio, pio, pio. Oh my God! There's a drink there. Pio, pio, pio. He drank his juice with care. He drank his juice with care. But he got some in his hair.
But he got some in his hair.
He drank his juice with care. He drank his juice with care. Some in his hair.
But he spilled some in his
I
hair.
said, whoa!
Whoa.
Pio, 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 pio.
Pio, pio, pio.
Pio, pio.
Pio, pio.
Pio, 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 pio.
Pio, 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 pio.
Nice sticky moose.
Nice sticky moose.
Full of juice. Great job, y'all. I kind of didn't mess that up. Yeah. I think that's my stomach got it, but Halloween is just around the corner. So you guys know where you're gonna be for Halloween? Where are you gonna be for Halloween?
We're gonna be a ninja. A minion. My favorite.
This is a play area with different houses for kids. And they have a school bus and a little car, castle, little barnyard, and a church in the far corner over here. Cows have 4 chambers to break down their food. A female rabbit is called a doe and a male is a buck. Sheep can see behind themselves without turning their heads. Don't know. Chickens are omnivores. They eat seeds, plants, and insects. Goats have rectangular pupils. And we are at the cemetery right next to Dollinger's farm. Supposedly this area is haunted. And it's a small cemetery, but there's a few graves here in historical history that leads people to believe that it is haunted. We had an exciting time at Dollinger's farm and saw an awesome adventure and went on a hayride, and at the end we went to a creepy cemetery. Please like, share, and subscribe so that I can explore new areas and go to more places in the future.